Okay. So, doing something new today, man. Doing something new. I kind of wanted to do this for a while, which we started before with our Ironman character, but I did a lot of stuff off stream, and a bunch of my friends were starting to get into this too. So I figured it's a good time, start fresh, have everything documented, and I'll do as little grinding off stream as possible. That way everything's, there for posterity and whatnot. So I'm going to pretend like it's an Ironman account. Technically it's not going to be, but I'm not going to use any grand exchange. Nothing that Ironman couldn't do on their own, if that makes sense. So if they can't do something, I'm not going to do it. The only caveat is if my friends keep playing, then we'll be in a clan together. I can trade with them. They can trade with me. Actually, maybe not trade with me, because they could just buy stuff and then give it to me. So probably not trade with me, but I can trade with them. And we can do instanced group content together. So that'll be something we're looking forward to. Okay, so let's start here. So when you're ready to get started, click on Gielinor Guide. He is indicated by the flashing yellow arrow. Greetings! I see you're a new arrival to the world of Gielinor. My job is to welcome you as new visitors. So welcome. You've already learned the first thing needed to succeed in the world, talking to people. You will find many inhabitants of this world have useful things to say to you. By clicking on them, you can talk to them. Now then, let's start by looking at your settings menu. Okay, so clicking on this. And then I guess we just talk back to him. Looks like you're making good progress. The menu you just opened is one of many. You'll learn all about the rest as you progress through the tutorial. Anyway, I'd say it's time for you to go and meet your first instructor. Cool. So we exit the door nearby. We gotta talk to this lady out here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Brianna. My job is to teach you all about skills. Well, not all about them, but about the skills you can use to survive in this world. The first skill we're going to look at is fishing. There's some shrimp in the pond here. Let's try and catch some. So she gives us a small fishing nets. Take this, click on that, click on the pond. There we go. So we managed to catch some shrimp. Click on the fishing bar graph icon near the inventory button to see your skills menu. Got it. On this menu, you can view your skills. Your skills can be leveled up by earning experience. As you level up your skills, you will earn new unlocks. Speak to the survival expert to continue. I managed to catch some shrimp. Excellent work. Next, you'll want to cook those shrimp. To do that, you need a fire. This brings us to the woodcutting and firemaking skills. She gives us a bronze axe and a tinderbox. Boom. Drop down 3. Managed to cut some logs. We're gonna combine the tinderbox with the logs. That'll give us a campfire. And then we'll combine our shrimp with the fire to cook it. Booyah. Well done. You've just cooked your first meal. Speak to the survival expert if you want a recap. Otherwise, you can move on. Click on the gate shown and follow the path. Remember, you can use your arrow keys to rotate your camera. We're not going to do that though. I'm so used to like middle mouse rotating at this point. It's just so much easier. Welcome, newcomer. I am the Master Chef, Lev. It is here that I will teach you how to cook food in a truly fit for a king. I know how to cook. Brianna taught me just now. You call that cooking some shrimp on an open log fire? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to teach you the fine art of cooking bread. Master Chef gives you some flour and some water. This is the base for many meals. To make dough, you must mix flour with water. To do so, click on the flour in inventory with the flour highlighted, or with the water highlighted, vice versa, whatever. And then you get some bread dough. Now you've made the dough, you can make it, or you can bake it into some bread. To do so, click on the indicated range. Character is now intended to make some bread, and there we go, got some bread. Well done, you baked your first loaf of bread. As you gain experience in cooking, you will be able to make other things like pies and cakes. You can now use the next door to move on. If you need to recap on anything, talk to the Master Chef, which we do not. No, don't chop. I want you to go to that door. Is my music low? It is. What the hell? That's like no good middle ground. Oh, there is. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be good right there. Was this brightness settings? Camera zoom. Modern layout. Got it. Welcome, adventurer. I'm here to tell you all about the quests. Let's start by opening your quest list. Click on this little icon there. This is your quest journal. It lists every guide in the game, or every quest in the game. Talk to the quest guide again for an explanation on how it works. Now that you've had the quest list open, you can see all the quests within it. Opening a quest journal will provide you with more information on it. If you haven't started a quest, it will tell you where to begin and what requirements you need. If the quest is in progress, it will remind you what to do next. It's very easy to find quest start points. Just look out for the quest icon on your minimap. You should see one marking this house. The minimap top right. Yep, see that? Got it. Now that you have the quest list open, you can see all the quests within it, yada, yada, yada. Wait, what does he want me to do? I didn't read that part. Am I not reading this right? The minimap in the top right corner of the screen has various icons that show different points of interest. Look for icons to the left to find the quest start point. Yeah. Wait, what? Am I losing my fucking mind here? Look for the icon to the left to find the quest start point. What icon? NOC. The quests themselves can vary greatly, from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. Completing quests rewards you with all sorts of things, such as new areas and better weapons. There's a lot more to talk about, or I can tell you about questing. You have to experience the thrill of it for yourself to fully understand. Let me know if you want to recap, otherwise you can move on. Cool. I don't know what I did different, but I'll take it. Down to the cellar we go. Hi there. You must be new around here. So what do I call you? Newcomer seems so personal or impersonal, and if we're going to be working together, I'd rather call you by your name. Okay then, Doc. My name is Desik, and I'm a miner by trade. Let's teach you how to mine. Mining is very simple. All you need is a pickaxe. The rocks around here contain tin and copper. Why don't you get started by mining some? Give me a brown pickaxe. Gonna get some tin ore. And then we get copper after that. There we go. Now we're going to smelt them together. And back to him. I have a bronze bar. What now? Now that you've got a bronze bar, you can smith it into a weapon. To smith something, you need a hammer and an anvil. There's some anvils just here that you can use. If you can, see if you can make a bronze dagger. Jesus Christ. My English ain't so good. Bronze dagger. Boom. Congratulations, you made your first weapon. Now it's time to move on. Go through the gates shown by the arrow. Remember, if you need to move your camera, see your surroundings. Okay, I don't need to speak to him again, so we're good. Hi, my name is Doc. Don't look like I care. To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I'm Venaka, the greatest swordsman alive, and I'm here to teach you the basics of combat. Let's get started by teaching you to wield a weapon. Now have access to a new interface. Click on the fishing or flashing icon. It's our equipment. View equipment stats. Put this. Boom. Now you're holding a dagger. Clothes, armor, weapons, and more are equipped like this. Alternatively, you can click items directly from your inventory to equip them without opening the stats window. Speak the combat and start to continue. Got it. Very good. But a little butter knife isn't going to protect you much. Let's get you something a little bit better. Once you're properly equipped, you can move on to some actual combat. So it gives me a bronze sword and a shield. Boom. This is your combat interface. From here, you can select the attack type that you'll use in combat. Using different attack styles will give you different types of experience. As well as this, monsters are weak to specific attack styles. Click on the gates to continue. So, stab is attack XP, lunge is strength, slash strength, block, defensive. There's no shared XP one here, so we'll have to work on that at some point. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Is that what I wanted? Yes. Yeah, I like having the stuff above and below. I think we'll keep it like that. Now, the sound effects, a little bit too loud there. We'll put that down here as well. And this is... oh, that's area sounds. We'll put that down there. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, well then you made your first kill, pass through the gate, and talk to the combat instructor who will give you an extra reward. Request, task, whatever. I did it! I killed a giant rat! I saw. You seem better at this than I thought. Now that you have grasped basic swordplay, let's move on. Next up we have ranged combat. With this, you can kill foes from a distance. With ranged, you'll be able to attack the rats without entering the pit, meaning they won't be able to fight back. So it gives us a short bow, bronze arrows. We're going to equip these. Boom. And then we attack from here. There we are. Completed the task here. To move on, click on the indicated ladder. Where's it at? Over this way? I did have... key remapping, that's what it is. So this doesn't work here for some reason. I don't know why. But, oh well. Oh. Maybe because the camera's like fixed. No, this doesn't move left or right. I don't know. Either way. It's all good. This is your bank. You can store things here for safekeeping. To deposit something from your inventory, just click on it. You can withdraw things in the same way. To continue, close the bank and click on the indicated poll booth. Poll booths are found in towns across the world. The old school RuneScape community is invited to vote on future game updates to decide whether each update should or shouldn't be released. Voting is open to members with a total skill of 300. To preserve the old school character of this game, an update must gain 70% support to be released. Okay, I do like that option. Flag appears in the booth to let you know when you're invited to vote in the poll. Are these the polls right now? Winter Summit. What is this one about? I guess it's already done. Oh wait, no. Quest rewards. Okay. We don't worry about that now. In here we go. Account guide. Hello, who are you? I'm the account guide. I'm here to tell you all about your account. What's an account? Your character 15 is an account. It's what you are using to play the game right now. Everyone here has one, and some people even have multiple. There's various things you can do with your account, which is where account management menus come into play. Let's take a look at it now. So you gotta click on the flashing icon. As you can see, there are a few things you can do with your account. First, you have membership. All accounts are free to play by default, but if you desire, you can buy membership to unlock members' worlds. These worlds give you access to extra skills, areas, quests, and more. What is a world? A world is what you play the game on. Most worlds can hold up to 2,000 players. They're split into two main types, free worlds and members' worlds. You can swap worlds with the world switcher in the logout menu. You're currently on a member's world, so you already have access to everything that being a member has to offer. Enjoy! Bonds are another thing that you should know about. You can purchase bonds from the store in the account management menu. Once you have some bonds, you can redeem them for membership. Or why would I use a bond instead of just buying membership normally? Unlike membership, bonds can be traded with other players. You could purchase a bond and then sell it to a player for some gold. Alternatively, you could use your gold to buy a bond from another player. So if I use my gold to buy a bond from another player, I could get membership without spending any real money. Exactly. Next up, you have your inbox and name changer. The inbox is where you'll receive important information related to your account and the game. Be sure to keep an eye on it. The name changer allows you to change your name change your display name if you don't like your current one. Beware though, that this is only available to accounts with membership. Awesome. Is there anything else I should know about? Your account is very valuable and it's important you look after it. Various tools can help with this, such as bank pins and two-factor authentication options. You'll find more information on account security on the customer support webpage. You can use the useful links section on the account management menu to get there. Anyway, that's everything I have to tell you about accounts. Let me know if you need a recap, otherwise head on to your next instructor. Booyah. Out the door we go. Where are we going now? Chapel? Yeah, chapel. Good day, brother. Hello, I'm Brother Brace. I'm here to tell you all about prayer. Click on the prayer menu. Got it. Talk back to him. This is your prayer list. Prayers can help a lot in combat. Click on the prayer you wish to use to activate it, and click again to deactivate it. Activate prayers will drain your prayer points, which you can recharge by finding an altar or other holy spots and praying there. As you notice, most enemies will drop bones when defeated. Burning bones by clicking them in your inventory will gain you prayer experience. That's all I have to teach you for now. If you need a reminder on prayers, just speak to me again. There we go. Out the door we go here, and then we gotta talk to the magic guy, I believe. Hello. Good day, newcomer. My name is Terova. I'm here to tell you about magic. Let's start by opening your magic interface. Currently, you can only cast one offensive spell called Wind Strike. Let's try it out on one of these chickens. Gives me some air runes. Boom. Boom. There it is. 1 quest point awarded. Nice. Now I could talk to the Ironman tutor. I'm not gonna though. We shall just continue on. Well, you're all finished here now. I'll give you a reasonable number of runes when you leave. Do you want to go to the mainland? Yes. Were you planning on becoming an Ironman, by the way? Nope. When you get to the mainland, you will find yourself in the town of Lumbridge. If you want some ideas on where to go next, talk to my friend Adventurer John. You can't miss him. He's wearing light blue armor with a huge sword. There are always also many tutors willing to teach you about the many skills you could learn. Cool. So when you get to Lumbridge, look out for the Adventurer John. Got it. Excellent. I think that covers everything. When you're ready to go, use the home teleport spell to teleport to Lumbridge. Huh? Why didn't it take me? Oh. Why didn't that work? It's not on cooldown, is it? Thank God. Did it just auto-take me here? What the fuck? You look new around here. Welcome to the world of Galenor. Thanks, it's my first time here and I'm not sure where to start. Well, lucky for you, that is exactly why I'm here. What are adventure paths? A long time ago, I was a newbie just like you, who didn't know what to do, and I would be more than happy to pass on my experience. I've created some adventure paths with which I recommend you start off with. An adventure path is a listed task which you can complete in any order. To help you get started with on your adventure path, I'll give you a starter kit with some useful items. Once you've completed an adventure path task, come back to me and I'll give you a reward. Start by opening your quest panel and then selecting the flashing yellow star. I guess show pass. Set a path and task in focus to see the task names here. Okay, so these are fairly easy. We get a free iron sword, or steel sword even, for getting these up. Strength skill will give us these. Defense will give us these. Range will give us those. Okay. This is actually a nice little starting thing. Cool. I like it. Let me actually sign in here real quick. Un momento. There we go. Okay, so we're actually not going to be following this adventure path. I'm going to go to my bank real quick just to put all this stuff in. And we're going to be starting with X marks the spot. Where is quest helper? X marks the spot. Boom. This is your bank. No one else can touch it but you. Got it. Your bank is used to store your items. You can click on an item in your inventory to move it to your bank. If you want to move everything from your inventory into the bank, you can use the deposit all button. This is the deposit worn button that will remove all your worn items into the bank for you. If you want to deposit or withdraw more than one item, you can right click on the item and select a quantity of the item to withdraw. You can also change the amount of items removed by changing the quantity button. You can also withdraw items as banknotes. You withdraw an item as a banknote by changing the withdrawal option to note. Items that stack and untradeable items can't be withdrawn as banknotes. Got it. Banknotes are useful when you need to transfer a large amount of goods around the game. If you're able to sell using the Grand Exchange to stores, to other players. Got it. Alright, I don't think I need that. So we'll switch it to note real quick. We are going to... Does this go where I think it does? Where was the tab that I had for... No. Okay. So let's go. Where was it again? It's right here. Rune axe. We're going to replace that spot with this. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's withdraw it as an item. How do I get it to go here? I forget how to do this part. My tools tab, where'd that go? So we got currency, miscellaneous gear, that's our grace and all the other stuff. Melee, ranged, magic, food, ores, metal bars, logs, totem rewards, construction, tools. Where did it go? Where's my axe? Oh, there it is. Tools. Why doesn't that go here? Oh, well, I'm gonna have to figure this part off stream, I guess. But let's just put everything in here. And what do we need for this? We need 1 spade, so we're gonna grab some gold. I don't know how much a spade costs. I think it's 5, but I'm gonna grab 10 just in case. Okay. So we gotta talk to one of the guys over here, I believe, to start the quest. Is he in the pub? Yeah, there he is. Hello there. Who are you? The name's Vios. I'm a treasure hunter from the wondrous kingdom of Great Corinne. Great Corinne? Where's that? Across the sea, far west, it's truly a magnificent place. Interesting. So what brings you to Lumbridge? I'm here on a bit of a hunt. The hunt for treasure. Back in my home of Great Corinne, I came across a scroll. I believe it will lead me to something of great value. Also, I've hit a bit of a blocker. The scroll has led me here, but as I don't really know the area, I'm not sure what to do next. Can I help? Maybe you can. You probably know the area better than I do. You might be able to work the scroll out. I'll be able to reward you if you help. Yeah. Sounds good. What should I do? Take the scroll. It should lead you to the treasure I seek. Once you found it, meet me at my ship. It's docked in the northeastern pier in Port Sarim. Or northernmost pier in Port Sarim. So it gives us a scroll. Awesome. Anything else I should know? You'll probably want a spade. I find they're pretty much always needed when it comes to hunting treasure. Check the general store if you don't have one. I'll be sticking around for a little bit longer before heading back to my ship. If you need extra guidance with anything, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Okay, thanks. Good luck. Great. So we gotta go to the general store here. And spade, how much does it cost? 3. So we buy 1 spade. Okay, so we started that, we bought the spade, we gotta dig by the axe shop, which is over here. I don't want to attack you. Oh, wait. You dig up a treasure scroll. Can we read it? What does it say? Oh, okay, okay. So it wants us to pickpocket a nearby man for an easy lumberage task. Ow. Did I do that? Yeah, yeah. Empty in podcast, boy. Now, does this? Where do I find my achievement diaries? There it is. Lumbridge. Lumbridge and Draenor easy. Pickpocket a mammoth, warm into Lumbridge. Great. So we got that done. Learn your age at Hans for an easy quest. Where's Hans? He can be found patrolling around the outside of the castle. There he is. Hello. What are you doing here? Can you tell me how long I've been here? Ah, I see. All the newcomers arriving in Lumbridge, fresh-faced and eager to adventure. I remember you. You've spent 44 minutes in the world since you've arrived 4 days ago. Boom. So that is another task done. On your age. Perfect. So now we got to go behind the castle and dig. Mysterious orb. Okay. And it does want us to kill a giant rat right outside, so we're going to go ahead and get our combat gear. I didn't realize I would need it. We can also put up our spade. Bronze sword, shield, boom, boom. Let's open this. Gives us a little bit of gold. Actually, exactly what we spent. We'll deposit this. Or no, do we need this? I don't think so. Not right now, at least. So I think we're done with that for now. Okay. So we got to attack a giant rat. What does it want us to do? Kill a nearby giant rat and take the raw rat meat for a druidic ritual. Pick up the bones for an easy Varrock diary task. Boom. Raw rat meat. I should probably not hide bones. Is there... ground object hider? It's not hiding anything, which is good. Let's reset it just in case, because it did not show the bones. So it just says pick up the bones for an easy Varrock diary quest. What is the one with the bones? Let me see. Browse the store, teleport, mine some iron, make a normal plank at the sawmill. Second level of the stronghold of security, jump over the fence, sell a Varrock, chop down a tree, buy a newspaper, give a dog a bone. Okay, so we save this for the dog. Okay, so we're gonna bank everything, keeping only our, what do we need? A pot and a bucket. Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna do cook's assistant. Boom, he's gonna be right downstairs. After starting the quest, pick up an additional pot from the nearby table and a bucket from Lumbridge Castle cellar. Okay. What am I to do? What's wrong? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm in terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. I've forgotten to buy the ingredients. I'll never get them in time now. He'll sack me. What will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after. Would you help me, please? Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. I need milk, an egg, and flour. I'd be very grateful if you can get them for me. So where do I find the ingredients then? Tell me about the flour. There's a mill. Yeah, there's a mill fairly close. Go north, then west. Mill Lane. Mill. That's a weird name. It's just off the road to Draenor. I usually get my flour from there. Talk to Millie, she'll help. She's a lovely girl and a fine miller. Make sure to take a pot with you for the flour though. You've got some on you already. Or you've got one on you already. How about the milk? There's a cattle field on the other side of the river, just across the road from Groat's farm. Talk to Gilly Groats. She looks after the dairy cows. She'll tell you about everything you need to know from about milking cows. You need an empty bucket for the milk itself. I do see you've got a bucket on you already. Lucky. And the eggs, where are they found? I normally get my eggs from the Groat's farm on the other side of the river. But any chicken should lay eggs. Okay, got it all. There we go. So we're going to grab this extra bowl and the extra pot. Is that what it says? Pick up an additional pot from the nearby table and a bucket. No, I need a bucket, sorry. I'm going to drop this again. Drop. And then we go downstairs into the cellar for the bucket. Leather boots. No, I don't want to attack spider. Sorry. Bucket. Give me the bucket. There we go. Okay, so we got those. We got to gather the egg, flour, and milk on the west side of the River Lom. So while we're here, we have to kill a chicken for feathers for Client of Corrend and raw chicken for Druidic Ritual. While in the chicken pen to pick up the egg. Got it. Okay. So we get our milk from here. We're gonna milk this cow. Do I need 2 things of... How many things of... Oh, whatever, I got 2 in any case. I can just empty it if I don't need it. I did need it for milk actually, so that's good. We'll get our egg here. We're gonna kill a chicken for the meat and the feathers. Fill a second bucket of milk at the cow pen, and we're gonna need a second pot of flour at the windmill for an easy Lumbridge diary task. Okay, so we're gonna head across here. Oh wait, shit. Killed the chicken, didn't even take the stuff. We're gonna get our feathers. We're gonna get our raw chicken and the bone. We'll take that as well, just to bury that real quick. So I think this is going to have us gather 1 wheat over here. But we'll just grab 2 for the second flower pot that we're going to make. Up the ladder we go. Should be to the top. There we go. We'll fill the hopper. Is it going to take 1 or both? So we're going to have to come back up and do another. Oh, wait. Yeah. There we go. We're going to go up again. We're going to fill it up one more time. Ah, no. Shit. No. How do I make it go? No. Climb down. But I want it to go all the way down instead of just 1 level like I did the other one. I don't remember how to do that though. Whatever. There we go. So while we're here, we're also going to start the sheep shearer. So you're going to talk to Fred the farmer, gather 20 wool from the sheep in the nearby pen. We're going to grab the shears on his table here. What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps leaving all my gates open and letting out my sheep, are you? No, I'm actually looking for a quest. You're after a quest, you say? Actually, I could do with a bit of help. My sheep are getting mighty woolly. I'd be much obliged if you could shear them. And while you're at it, spin the wool for me for 1 too. Yes, that's it. Bring me 20 balls of wool and I'm sure I could sort out some sort of payment. Of course, there's a small matter of the thing. What do you mean the thing? Well now, no one has ever seen the thing. That's why I call it the thing. Because we don't know what it is. Some say it's a black-hearted shapeshifter hungering for the souls of hard-working decent folk like me. Others say it's just like a sheep. Well, I don't have all day to stand around and gossip. Are you going to shear my sheep or what? Yeah, I'll do that. Good. Now one more thing. Do you actually know how to shear a sheep? Or no, I don't actually. Well, first things first, you need a pair of shears. I've got some here for you can use. Gives me the shears. You just need to go and use them on the sheep out in the field. Sounds easy. That's what they all say. Some of the sheep don't like it too much. Persistence is the key. Once you've collected some wool, you can spin it into balls. Do you know how to spin wool? I don't know how to spin wool, no. Don't worry, it's quite simple. The nearest spinning wheel can be found on the first floor of Lumbridge Castle. To get to Lumbridge Castle, just follow the road east. Icon denotes a spinning wheel on the world map. Thank you. Cool. Can I climb over this? Is my agility high enough at 1? It is, thank God. Sheer. Oh no, I don't want to attack. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to do that. Forgive me! I think you forget me. No, 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 that's a ram. God damn it. I can't tell which one's what. Gotta look for the horns. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I think the thing that he was talking about is this, these two penguins in the sheep costume. Causing all the havoc. If we click on them, they actually pop out. That's funny. It's the fucking penguin again, man. Get out of my way. Should be the last one here. There we go. Okay, so we got this done. After returning to the cook and completing the quest, pick up a bucket from the cellar and fill it at the sink. Use it on the pot of flour to create bread dough. Use the bread dough on the range for an easy Lumbridge task. Here's a bucket of milk. Here's a pot of flour. And here's a fresh egg. You brought me everything I need. I am saved. Thank you. So do I get to go to the Duke's party? I'm afraid not. Only the big cheese get to dine with the Duke. Well, maybe one day I'll be important enough to sit on the Duke's table. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. That's fair. What leveled up there? Was it just cooking? Yeah. So let's get this other bucket here. And we'll fill this one at the sink as it says. I want my grace gear so bad again, man. Fuck. Let's do a nice little jig and a dance, huh? Where is the sink? There it is. Boom. Boom. We're making bread dough, right? Yes. Then we'll use the bread dough on the range. Oh yeah. Cooking level 5. That should give us a Lumbridge task. And now cook herring. Perfect. Bake some bread on the Lumbridge kitchen range. Yes. Got it. Okay. we're going to go... We don't want to go all the way up, so we'll just go up one floor. And I believe we're going to spin all this wool. Ball of wool. We're also going to speak with the Duke to start Rune Mysteries. Cool. Open the door. Talk with the Duke. Greetings. Welcome to my castle. Have you any quests for me? Well, I wouldn't describe it as a quest, but there is something I could use some help with. What is it? We were recently sorting through some of the things stored down in the cellar, and we found this old talisman. The Duke shows you the talisman. The Order of the Wizards over at the Wizard's Tower have been on the hunt for magical artifacts recently. I wonder if this might be the kind of thing they're after. Would you be willing to take it to them for me? Yeah. Thank you very much. You'll find the Wizard's Tower southwest of here, across the bridge from Draenor Village. When you arrive, look for Sarador. He is the Archmage of the Wizards there. Duke hands me the talisman. Boom. Cool. So we got both of those done. Oh, did it already start Rune Mysteries for me? It did. That's kind of cool. Okay, so what are we doing next? It wants us to start Restless Ghost by talking to Father Eric in the Lumbridge Church. So let's do that real quick. And then we're going to travel to the southeastern corner of Lumbridge Swamp near the fishing spot and speak with Abigail to board the rowboat south to enter the quest area. Does it want me to turn in these? Like, do I put all this in the bank real quick? It doesn't say. Because if I do Mistelheim or Misthalin Mysteries, it's gonna... Like, I'm gonna need spots in my inventory, right? So surely I just put all this back real quick. I'm just gonna do that in case. What? Welcome to the Church of Holy Saradomin. Who's Saradomin? Surely you have heard of the god Saradomin? He who creates the forces of goodness and purity in this world? I cannot believe your ignorance. This is the god with more followers than any other, at least in this part of the world. He who created the world along with his brothers Guthix and Zamorak. Sorry, I'm not from this world. That's strange. I thought things not from this world were all, you know, slime and tentacles. Oh, am I breaking the fourth wall here? You don't understand. This is an online game. I beg your pardon? Never mind. Okay. Do you have a quest? That's lucky. I need someone to do a quest for me. Before starting this quest, be aware that your combat level is lower than the recommended level of 10. We'll just start it anyways. Okay, let me help then. Thank you. The problem is there's a ghost in the church graveyard. I would like you to get rid of it. If you need any help, my friend Father Ernie, I think that's how you say it, is an expert on ghosts. I believe he is currently living as a hermit in Lumbered Swamp. He has a little shack in the far west of the swamp. Exit the graveyard through the south gate to reach the swamp. I'm sure if you told him that I sent you, he'd be willing to help. My name is Father Eric, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. Take care traveling through the swamps. I've heard they can be quite dangerous. I will. Thanks. Okay. So, we started that. That's all fine and dandy. We're gonna do Miss Taylor Mystery. This is where... Yeah, Abigail. Okay. Help! Help! Yes? What has happened here? We were invited to a house party on an island not far from here. Something felt wrong about the whole thing, but we went anyway. The house seemed pretty creepy, but everything was going fine. We were all having a good time. And that's when we got attacked. I tried to save her. Huey bought me time to find an old boat. I went back to get him, but it was too late. I'm scared that he won't make it. You have to do something. They can't get away with this. What do you want me to do? That psycho is still out there. You have to bring them to justice. The boat we escaped on is just over there. You can use it to get to the island. Okay, I'll see what I can do. We're gonna take the bucket real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Gonna search the barrel for rainwater and cutscene. Woo! Party on, bro! Whoa. That one totally felt like something breathing on my neck. Whoa, not cool, bro. I'm feeling woozy. I see the light. It's not my time. Gargle. Yeah, just die already, right? Help me. Urgle. Flurg. Jesus Christ. Sid collapses to the ground in a crumpled mess. As he falls down, he spots something shiny fall out of his shirt pocket into the barrel of water. Gosh, that was horrible. It's so drowned out. Oh wow, he's still going. I think he's actually dead this time. Who are you? What are you doing this? Or why are you doing this? ... Walks away. Gah! We gotta find a way into that house and stop this maniac. I wonder what it was that I saw fall into the barrel. Barrel's full of rainwater. Let's just use that real quick. Empty it out. We find a key at the bottom of the barrel. Boom. So we're gonna take the knife from the table. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna open this door. Girl. No! At least she wasn't so dramatic about it. What's this? A note? I guess I should read it. Isn't murder just a work of art? Beautiful yet haunting, like the blade of a knife, as we wander through the valley of death. Bro. It's so edgy, I love it. It's so good. Oh wait, no. Inside. Boom. You slash open the painting, revealing a hidden storage compartment. Search that, we get the red key. Is it the red key? Ruby key. Opens the ruby door. We're gonna search for a tinderbox. Boom. Use this to light the candles. And light the fuse. Now we get out of here. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, boom. Please stop this. Just let me go. We're gonna play a game. Do you like to play games? No? Yes? Whatever you say, just don't hurt me. Whether you get hurt or not is entirely up to you. Your fate is in your own hands. What? What do you mean? Leave her alone, you monster. Ah, Doc. How kind of you to join us. Now, if you say another word, I'll end her right here. Sorry, where were we? Ah, yes, of course. The game. Do you like quests, Lacey? Sure. I like quests. Do you like scary quests? Uh-huh. What's your favorite scary quest? I don't know. You have to have a favorite. The one with that vampire in it who lives in the big house? Good, good. And now for the game I spoke about. I'm going to ask you one question. Get it wrong and you die. But get it right, you live. Oh, Gothic, please no. Please don't. I don't want to die. But think hard about your answer. You like vampires, so this should be an easy one for you. The question is this. Who is the vampire that resides in South Misthalen? It's Count Draenor, isn't it? Say nothing. Oh, yes, yes. I know it. Count Draenor. Ha! In your face, you masked freak. Oh, Lacey, Lacey, Lacey. I did tell you to think hard about your answer. Count Draenor is in fact a vampire, and he does reside in his manor in Misthalen. But the manor is in West Misthalen. I was talking about Count Check. Thanks for playing. No, no, you tricked me. This isn't fair. Ask me another. Gargle! Arr! Got another note? Yeah, you fucking bitch. Pussy. That monster. I have to stop him. Let's see what the note says. It's like music to my ears, the glorious sound spelling out your fate. Okay. Piano time. Oh wait, no. We gotta search the piano. Green key. Sorry, emerald key. Bam, 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 bam. Why am I the one who is always left clinging up after everyone? Shuffle, shuffle. Hello? Anyone there? Russell? Hello? Lacey? Sid? Scratch. Well, I guess I should go check it out. No point staying in this nice locked room when I can go outside into the creepy darkness. Seriously. The walls and door open... Oh, sorry. The walls and doors seem too thick for Mandy to be able to hear you. Oh, and I don't think there is any need to take this big shiny weapon with me in order to defend myself. Nothing bad ever happens when people go check out noises in the dark outside of houses. You have to be kidding me. Okay, well, here I go. Do, 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 do. Hello? Anyone out here? See, I knew nothing would happen. Must have just been a squirrel or something running about. Oh well, back to the dishes. Phew, that was lucky. Or was it? No! Why? Me! Arr. That psycho! He was just toying with her. And give me another note. Won't say it to my face. Another note. This guy really likes playing games, but this is going to be a game he won't win. Here at first these words, each murder you witness hopelessly from start to end, as you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. Okay. Do we go through here? No. We have to go back through this way. Use your knife to pry open a loose brick in the fireplace, revealing a secret panel. Search it. You find a panel of switches inside the hidden compartment. Each switch is crafted from a different gemstone. Sapphire, diamond, zintai, whatever, emerald, onyx, ruby. And we find a sapphire key. Show yourself, you coward. So we meet at last. I have to say, I'm impressed you worked out my riddles. Well, maybe you aren't as smart as you think you are. Oh, really? All the dead bodies suggest otherwise. And what did you do to stop them? Nothing! People think you are some big hero, but you're not. All your adventures are the same. Nothing but opportunists. What are you going to do about it? Or what are you going on about? Well, I did have this big speech planned out, but quite frankly, I don't think you're worth the effort it would take to deliver it. So this is the end of the line for you. It's time for the final act, the showdown, the finale. Let's see if you're up to the challenge. This puzzle requires you to move the mirror to reflect the knives the murderer throws. You can tell which wardrobe the murderer will throw by the black swirl that'll surround it. I don't see black swirls. This one, right? Oh, I see. Is it just gonna be the same one over and over? Wait, that's black scroll. Where's the black scroll? Hello? Oh, you bitch. Oh, I see, I see. It's gonna be this one on to the right. Damn it. Eat shit. What? There's no way. I don't know which one. It's gonna be the same one again. Let me push that. Come over here, bitch. Here it is. There we go. I think I may have underestimated you. You've lost at your own game, and now it's time to see who you really are under that mask. No. You? But why? Why on earth would you kill all your friends? Why beg me to come here to help them? You just don't get it, do you? So big-headed, so used to it all being all about you saving the day. Well, I'm sick of it. What do you mean? Adventurers, you're all the same. Everything always has to be about you. I don't understand. Of course you don't, because you don't see past yourself. Believe it or not, I used to be like you. I'd hear about some damsel in distress and go for help to have my moment. For me to be the hero just for once. But you and every other darned adventurer. Every time I get there to help, it's too late. Crisis solved. Disaster averted. Reward claimed. Every time you and those other adventurers steal my moment. But not this time. This time, it's all about me. I'm the star of the show. Me, 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 me. Well, not any longer. The show is over, and there will be no curtain call. Oh, but there is always a curtain call. Ha 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 ha. What? How? There was another killer? Of course, every good show needs a good supporting actor. Now take off your mask, darling. Take a bow. You've earned it. Of course, my love. You? But how? You're almost dead when I saw you. I saw your wounds. No, what you watched was what we wanted you to watch. A masterful performance, if I do say so myself. But what's in this for you? Everyone loves the limelight, and who better to share it with than my beloved Abigail? But your friends? They didn't deserve to die. Perhaps not, but neither did I deserve to be cast back into the shadows when I deserved the spotlight. Yes, while we deserved the spotlight. And now I have my starring role. Our starring role. Gillinor will forever remember the night, this night and what I have done here. No, what we have done here. Quiet, Huey. This is my moment. No, this is supposed to be our moment. It isn't just all about you either. We were in this together. Stop ruining this, Huey. I have worked so hard for this, and I'm not going to let you take it away from me. Well, I'm not going to be pushed aside either. We were both on this as equals. We were never equals. How could you possibly compare to me? You egotistical selfish. Ah! No, my love. No, no. What have I done? It wasn't supposed to be like this, but you just couldn't let me have my moment. Why, Huey, why? I loved you. This could be my chance to take advantage of the situation. I'll take this knife. I'm gonna stab you. It would be wiser to use the killer's knife rather than my own weapon. That's probably a good idea. Bitch. Well, thanks, Aerodome, and that's over. I should get out of here. You'll never escape me. You dare try and ruin my moment? Huey is dead because of you. Now it is time for you to join them. You're not killing anyone else. No! This can't be it. Wow, that was close. Mandy, how are you alive? I watched you get stabbed through the heart. I did get stabbed, but I was born with a rare condition called dextrocardia. Dextra what? Dextrocardia. It means that my heart is on the right side of my chest, not the left, like most people. So when the killer thought they stabbed you in the heart, they actually missed? Well, missed the heart, yes. I did still get stabbed though, and I'm actually feeling pretty woozy. Oh yes, right. You should go sort yourself out. I'll wait outside the house after seeing to the stab wound. You should come talk to me there. Oh wait, no. I'm going back out. Oh, hi. Hi, Mandy. How are you feeling now? Much better, thanks, and lucky to be alive thanks to you in no small part. Well, we saved the day as a team, so thanks to you. Here, I found these in the wardrobe when I was seeing to my wounds. I don't want them, so please take them. Ooh, got some emeralds, some gems. Nice. Crafting level 7, let's go. You can now craft boots, pie dishes, and gold bracelets. Perfect. So off to the rowboat we go. Okay, so what's next? So we have the Restless Ghost. When visiting Father... Oh wait, no, I didn't finish Sheepshear, that's why. I kept forgetting that it wanted me to, like, finish these quests instead of just doing the in-between stuff. No thanks, I'll be back later. Do I have... No pin set. I should set a pin. Boom. Okay. So let's set all this in here. We're going to take out all of these. Is it all I need from this? Sheep shearer. Yes. Let's go take these back then. What are you doing on my land? I need to talk to you about the shearing of these sheep. Oh. How are you going getting those balls of wool? I have some. Give them here then. That's the last of them. I guess I'd better pay you. 60 coins. Yes, sir. Okay. So now we are done with this. Let's head on back. Okay, so we can keep the coins on us for now. I don't know what else we're gonna need. Let me look ahead here. We need the talisman. There we go. So it wants us to do Restless Ghost. Let's see what else we need. Nothing really, no requirements. We'll pick up the talisman here. We'll go talk to Father Ernie in the swamp. Pick up the leather gloves. These are recommended for numerous quests. While at the Wizard's Tower, bring the air talisman to Wizard Cerador in the basement for the second room mysteries. Okay. So off to the swamp we go. Okay, so we're in here. We're gonna grab those gloves off the table. I don't think it wants us to equip them, but at least have them. Go away, I'm meditating. Father Eric sent me to talk to you. Suppose I better talk to you then. What problems has he got himself into this time? He's got a ghost haunting his graveyard. Oh, the silly fool. Leave town for just 5 months and already he can't manage? Ugh. Well, I can't go back and exercise it. I vowed not to leave this place until I had done a full 2-year prayer and meditation. Tell you what I can do though. Take this amulet. It is an amulet of ghost speak. So called because whenever you wear it, you can speak to ghosts. A lot of ghosts are doomed to be ghosts because they have left some important task uncompleted. Maybe if you know what the task is, you can get it for... Sorry, I'm retarded. Maybe if you know what the task is, you can get rid of the ghost. I'm not making any guarantee, mind you, but it is the best I can do for now. Thank you. I'll give it a try. Like the gloves. Boom. So it wants us to complete Restless Ghost. Before... Is this door closed? No. Okay. It's like, it's got the Restless Ghost and then additional steps and information for this quest. It says while at the Wizard's Tower, but we're not even going to be at the Wizard's Tower when we complete this. I guess we do have to go to Draenor Village, so maybe we do that along the way there instead. We're gonna need a spade too, aren't we? I think to find this guy's skull. Hello, Ghost. How are you? Not very good, actually. What's the problem then? Did you just understand what I said? Yeah. Now tell me what the problem is. Wow, this is incredible. I didn't expect anyone to ever understand me again. Okay. I can understand you. But have you any idea why you're doomed to be a ghost? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. I've been told a certain task may need to be completed so you can rest in peace. I should think it is probably because a warlock has come along and stolen my skull. If you look inside my coffin there, you'll find my corpse without a head on it. You know where this warlock might be? I think it was one of the warlocks who lives in the big tower by the sea southwest from here. Okay, I'll try and get the skull back for you. Then you can rest in peace. Oh, thank you. That would be such a great relief. It is dull being a ghost. Okay, so now we got to go to the Wizard's Tower basement. Do we need... We don't need a... It doesn't say we need a spade, so... No. Okay, so we do need to go to... Wizard's Tower basement, south of Draenor Village. I'd rather go this way, thank you. And then while we're at the Wizard's Tower, we can talk to Sarador in the basement as well. Okay, I see what it's doing here. Chart wreck of... What is this? Wreck of the Grandiose name? I don't know what that means. Or what to do with that. It's gotta be a sailing thing, I think, right? Okay, so we're searching the altar. A skeleton, level 13, will appear and attack you. Do I have the ability to fight that right now? But you can just run away. Okay. How do I get there? Through the door, I'm assuming? Let's save our sprint energy. We're gonna need it for this. Just to get out in time. Later, bitch! Yes, sir. Eat my ass. Welcome, adventurer, to the world-renowned Wizard's Tower, home of the Order of Wizards. We are the oldest of most prestigious group of wizards around. Now, how may I help you? Are you Sarador? Sarador? What is it that you want with him? The Duke of Lumbridge sent me to find him. I have this talisman he found. He said Sarador would be interested in it. Did he now? We'll hand it over then, and we'll see what all the hubbub is about. Okay, here you go. Doesn't seem to be anything too special, just a normal air talisman by the looks of things. Still, looks can be deceiving. Let me take a closer look. Sarador murmurs some sort of incantation and the talisman glows slightly. How interesting. It would appear I spoke too soon. There's more to this talisman than meets the eye. In fact, it may well be the last piece of the puzzle. Puzzle? Indeed, the lost legacy of the first tower. This talisman may, in fact, be key to finding the Forgotten Essence Mine. First tower? Forgotten Essence Mine? What are you on about? My apologies, adventurer. Allow me to fill you in. Go ahead. As you are likely aware, when we cast spells, we do so using the power of runes. These runes are crafted from a highly unique material and then imbued with magical power from various runic altars. Different altars create different runes with different magical effects. This process of imbuing runes is called rune crafting. Legend has it that this was once a common art, but the secrets of how to do it were lost until just under 200 years ago. The rediscovery of runecrafting had a large impact on the world, that it marked the dawn of the Fifth Age. It also resulted in the birth of our order and the construction of the first Wizard's Tower. If it was the first tower, I'm guessing it doesn't exist anymore. What happened? It was burnt down by traitorous members of our own order. They followed the evil god of chaos, Zamorak, and they wished to claim all our magical discoveries in his name. Whenever the tower burnt down, much was lost, including an important incantation, a spell that could be used to teleport to a hidden essence mine. The essence mine you mentioned earlier, I assume? Precisely. Rune essence is the material used to make runes, but it is incredibly rare. That essence mine was the only place it could be found that our order knew of. Since the incantation was lost, we have struggled to maintain our stock of rune essence. There are seemingly those out there that still know where to find some, but while they have been willing to sell essence to us, they have refused to share knowledge on how to find it ourselves. I'm starting to see why this is so important. So you think this talisman can help you rediscover that incantation? I do. While magic leaves traces, and from what I can tell, this talisman was used heavily during the time of the first tower. It would have been taken to the essence mine many times, and the magical energies there will have left an imprint on it. To think that this was hidden in Lumbridge all this time. So what happens now? It is critical I share this discovery with my associate Aubrey as soon as possible. He's not much of a wizard, but he's an expert in runecrafting, and his insight will be essential. Would you be willing to visit him for me? I would go myself, but I wish to study this talisman some more. Yeah, certainly. He runs a rune shop in the southeast of Varric. Please take this package of research notes to him. If all goes well, the secrets of the essence mine may soon be ours once more. Hands me a package. Best of luck. I don't remember telling you my name. How did you know it? Really now? I'm the Archmage, you know? I see. So even though we saw the character's name, our character didn't know it. It's supposed to be a big aha moment, I guess. Okay, so I guess we go back. Oh, wait. While in Draenor Village, start Vampire Slayer by talking to Morgan, taking garlic from the cupboard upstairs for the quest, take 3 additional pieces of fishing additional pieces for fishing contest, Desert Treasures 1, and while Guthix sleeps. Okay, so we're going to go to town here. Do a lap on the Draenor Agility course for an easy Lumbridge diary task. After completion of this quest, use 300 experience reward on agility. Okay. Wait, no, I gotta go here anyways. I might as well go back and finish this. Because it wants me to do X marks the spot. So I gotta go up. Well, I can get the orb from the bank in Draenor anyways. That'll be fine. Hello? Trying to mug me, bitch? Fuck you. I ran away in fear. Little did you know I'm a little pussy, because I don't have any combat skills. I guess I could wear these for now, right? Just to get a little bit of extra armor. Open the coffin. I guess, yeah, I'd search it. Okay. There we go. Release! Thank you, stranger. Sweet, sweet release. That's how I like to think he talks whenever he was releasing himself. Okay. So we're good on the Restless Ghost. Next, we're going to do X marks the spot. Pull that one back up. We got to get our orb out of the bank, but we'll do that while we're in Draenor. The fuck out of here, man. Pussy. Pussy too. I guess I gotta get the spade out too. So we'll just go to the bank and do that real quick. Bank booth. Bam, 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 boom, ba-da-ba-da. Ow, shit. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to the spot here. Is he gonna attack me? No, that's somebody else. We'll get that. Dig up the treasure scroll. I guess there's another in the pig pen over there. But while we're here, we are going to talk to Morgan. We need to get 3 pieces of garlic, and I think we just do that by world hopping. Please, please help us, bold adventurer. What's the problem? Our little village has been dreadfully ravaged by an evil vampire. He lives in the basement of the manor to the north. We need someone to get rid of him once and for all. Before starting the quest, be aware that your combat skill or level is lower than the recommended level of 20. Start it? Yes. Okay, I'm up for an adventure. I think first you should seek help. I have a friend who is a retired vampire hunter. His name is Dr. Harlow. He may be able to give you some tips. He can normally be found in the Blue Moon Inn in Varick. He's a bit of an old soak these days. Mentioned his old friend Morgan. I'm sure he wouldn't want me killed by a vampire. I'll look him up. Cool. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to take your garlic. Thank you very much. Search. Boom. Oh, you just got 3. Nice. Here I was worried I'd have to world hop. And while we're here, we'll also do a lap on the agility course for the diary, as you do, like you do. It'd be crazy if I got a piece of grace, little grace token. First try. God, I would be so happy. That'd be a good omen. I don't believe I have one though. Unless it's up here. Nope, even then. Bad omen. Bad omen. That's okay. Dig. You dig up an ancient casket. As you do, you hear a faint whispering. Now, you can't make out what it says, though. Must have been the wind. Anyway, this must be the treasure that Veos was after, or is after. I should take it to him. If I remember right, he's docked at the northernmost pier in Port Sarim. Great. So we did the lap. We need to bring... We'll bank our garlic first of all. Did we get the orb? Did that turn into this casket? Yes. We'll put these bad boys in there. We're going to get our pickaxe. We should be able to put our spade back at this point, I think. I don't think we're going to need it again. It says, bring pickaxe to mine 16 clay from the nearby Remington mine. 6 are required for Durock's quest, and the rest can be turned into soft clay using vials of water when required for future quests. Okay. From Betty's Magic Emporium, buy 2 Eyes of Newt, 1 for the quest and 1 for another cook's quest. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, so let's just go and do let's go to Port Sarim real quick. It does want us to use the lamp that we get on agility. Hello there. Hello, Veos. How's the treasure hunt going? I found the treasure. Excellent. I'll take it off your hands now. You give Veos the ancient casket. Brilliant. This is just what I was looking for. Thank you so much for your help. No problem. So what is this treasure anyways? Oh, nothing important. Just something that might be used to... Just something that might be of use to me back in Great Friend. If you say so. Anyway, as promised, a reward for you. Boom, boom. Great. So we got our lamp. We got a scroll box beginner. Anyway, I best be getting back to Great Corinne. You're welcome to come along. In fact, as a thank you for your help, I'm willing to take you to and from Great Corinne anytime you like. Nice. I'm good, thanks. Next time, though. We use this on our agility. Boom. We'll put that down there. Okay. So let's go to the mine here real quick. We're going to do Witch's Potion as well. Oh shit, the onion. I need to go get the onion back. I might as well do that now because it's going to be a longer walk back. Do I need the... Hold on. Druidic Ritual, rat meat, raw chicken, Druidic Ritual, Rune Mystery. Nothing about Witch's Potions, so maybe I'll get the meat elsewhere while I'm there. Or some other way. $260 coins should be more than enough, I think, for the purchases that I need to make. Oh, that's garlic. God, I'm fucking dumb, huh? So that didn't need to come here either way. I don't know why I saw garlic and thought onion. Onion, you can pick one from the field north of Remington. I have Newt, you can buy one from Betty. Burnt meat, you can use cooked meat on a fire range to burn it. Okay. Well, back we go. Bit of a waste of time, but that's okay. We got plenty of time. This place does have clay in it, right? Yeah, okay. Where is the clay? Iron, 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 clay. There it is. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I was about to say, what? Mm-hmm. Just nothing. It gave me nothing. You love to see it. There's 5 more of these bad boys and we're good. There we go. So just looking ahead, we got to go to Betty's Magic Emporium to buy 2 Eyes of Newt. One for this quest, one for Another's Cook quest. From Garrett's Fishy Business, we buy a raw sardine for Gertrude's cat and a fishing bait for Recipe for Disaster / Frame the Goblin Generals. Then from Wyden's Food Store, we buy 4 pieces of cheese, Witch's House, Rat Catchers, and Mornings in Part 2. Buy 2 pieces of raw beef, one for this quest, one for Druidic Ritual. There we go. I think Betty's Magic Emporium is in Port Sarum, right? Which one is she? Betty. It doesn't say, does it? Is that Betty? That's Betty. We are going to buy 2 of those. Thank you. Who's next? I think it's further down here. Little fishing shop. Garrett? Yeah. I think we also need that white apron for something, but I guess we don't pick it up quite yet. What do we need from him again? Raw sardine. Buy 1. And a fishing bait. I don't know how much fishing bait we need. It just says A, so I'm gonna get 1, I guess. Okay. And then we talk to Wyden over here. Where's that bitch at? Then we're gonna buy 4 pieces of cheese. I don't have enough room. I need to go put this clay back in the bank, I guess. I could probably put my pickaxe back up as well, because I'm not gonna need that in this scroll box. Let's deposit all of this. We'll put that back. Research package. We'll keep that. We'll keep that thing on us. You know what I mean? You know we stay stacked, or whatever the kids say nowadays. Stay strapped. Maybe that's what it is. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with it. Okay, so hopefully he's restocked a piece of cheese since we've been gone. Then we need 2 pieces of raw beef. Hop worlds for restock, or to restock. Okay. So we have that option just in case. I always wondered why there's a goblin in here. Is like that goblin his little helper or something? Jeez. Thank you. Raw beef. Then we'll world hop here. Sure. Huh? There we go. We're on 486. Boom. Okay, so we got all the ingredients from here. Now we need to... No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Where's the cooking range at? Is that one right there? Is that what that is? It does not say, but it looks like that might be one. I think there's one... Is that... That might be one over there too. I think there is. Quick range, yes, sir. There we go. So we just got to burn one of these twice, or cook it twice to burn it, rather. Now, where can I get the onion at again? The field north of Remington. Let's cook one of those. Oh, well, I cook both, I guess. Fuck me. Oh, I ate one. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm sure I can get raw meat some other way. That's fine. This is Remington, right? Yes. So the field north of here, we could get the onion from there. I do not want to chop that down. Hey, here we are. Okay. What could you want with an old woman like me? I'm in search of a quest. Maybe I can think of something for you. Would you like to become more proficient in the dark arts? Yeah, sure. Yeah, help me become one with my darker side. Okay, I'm gonna need a potion to help bring out your darker self. You'll need certain ingredients. What do I need? You need an eye of newt, a rat's tail, an onion, oh, and a piece of burnt meat. I'll go and get them. So we do have to attack this rat. We'll get our rat tail from him. Cute little guy. Little does he know, I need his tail. I've been looking for those ingredients. So what have you found so far? In fact, I have everything. Excellent. Can I have them then? You pass the ingredients to Hetty and she puts them all into her cauldron. Hetty closes her eyes and begins to chant. The cauldron bubbles mysteriously. Well, is it ready? Okay, now drink from the cauldron. You drink from the cauldron. It tastes horrible. You feel yourself imbued with power. Wow. Magic is now level 4. You make opal-tipped crossbow bolts. I'm at level 5. Hell yeah. Okay. So we got to do the client of Corrend. We did finish X marks the spot. We need 1 feather, which we did gather. So we got to go back to the bank. We'll put all this stuff in the bank. So I guess when we get there, we have to use the minecart network to travel throughout the quest, which costs 20 gold per trip. I don't know how many trips we're going to need. So I hope we have enough gold. While in Shaizen, pick up a black wizard hat for Shadow of the Storm and Shaizen styles. Big booth. Oh, 100 coin total. Got it. I guess that tells me how many trips there will be. All right, let's put all this in here. Deposit all these. Take that. We need 1 feather. Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Okay, so we got to get a black a black wizard hat in Shaizen when activating mysterious orb. Wait, did I? He has the orb thing, right? Yeah, when activated mysterious orb near the dark altar, talk to Tis to change your spellbook to Arceus spellbook for a medium Corrend and Kibos diary task. You may change it back after completing the task. Return to Port Sarim and talk to Redbeard Frank to start Pirate's Treasure. After completing the quest, use both 500 XP rewards on agility. Just, oh wait. Yeah, let's go to Great Corrend. Certainly. Hope you don't get seasick. It's a long voyage. Oh, how long and terrible. Well, here we are, friend. Welcome to the Kingdom of Great Corrend. Now, Corrend is a big place, and it can be quite intimidating at first. If you need any help, please let me know. Could you tell me more about Corrend? Certainly. The Kingdom of Great Corrend is made up of 5 main cities. They are the cities of Arceus, Lovakinj, Shaizen, Piscarilius, and Hosidius. Each city is ruled by one of the 5 houses of Corrend. At one time, the kingdom as a whole was ruled over by a king or queen that the 5 houses answer to. However, since our last king died 20 20 years ago, the kingdom has instead been ruled by the Korean Council. If you're looking for a good way to get to know the kingdom a bit better, I do have a job you might be interested in. I have a client from the mainland who's interested in learning a bit more about Korea. They've asked me to gather some information on the 5 cities for them. I was just going to do it myself, but you're quite new around here. This might be a good opportunity for you to get to know the kingdom a bit better. What do you say? Yeah. Rose hands you an enchanted scroll. Take the scroll. My client is interested in the hierarchy and general social organizations of Great Korea, especially when it comes to how it differs from the mainland. The scroll is special. When written on with a particular type of quill, my client will see what you're writing without anything being seen on the scroll itself. Really? Wait. I'm not spying for somebody, am I? Not exactly. Kinda. My client simply wants to keep their knowledge gathering on the down low. That seems fair. Who should I speak to in order to find out more about the cities? There's many a man and woman who could give you the information you need, but general store owners in each city will likely be your best bet. They should know enough about their cities and always seem up for a chat. Good call. What about the special quill you mentioned? Simply touching a normal feather onto the paper should synchronize their magical abilities to work together. You don't need any ink. Right. I'll return to you when I have the information your client needs. See you soon. Cool. So we use this on this, and we get the enchanted quill. So we're gonna go talk to this lady first, I guess, or a guy. I don't know. Oh, you're not there at all. Silly me. I gotta talk to you, sorry. A great adventurer from afar. How may I help you with my... Or how may I help with my repertoire? Can I ask you about Piscarilius? If it's Piscarilius' information you seek, it's in my brain, then that you must peek. Oh god, riddles or fucking rhymes, dude. What is there to do in Port Piscarilius? Our shores brimming with gold from the sea, the most loyal of our people are handed the key. We'll let you stand on our shores and collect the great angler fish other only covet. You jot down all the information Leans had to say about Port Piscarilius with slightly less poetry. Hang on a second. That last one didn't rhyme too well. Listen here, pal. Don't mess with the people in Port Piscarilius. You want happy rhyming Leans or angry, gruff, and pain-inflicting Leans? Happy rhyming Leans, please. Thanks for your help. Anytime, my adventuring friend. Enjoy your time in Great Korea. Okay. Now what is this minecart network that this thing is talking about? The Lovakinj minecart network is a rapid transit system serving Great Korea and some parts of Kibos Lowlands, offering transportation to 10 destinations across Great Korea. Is there one in Port Piscarilius? Yes, there is. Perfect. So this will be nice and quick. Is this the guy? Rayleigh. So we want to go to Arceus? Actually, Arceus is like right there, right? So I feel like that's a waste. We'll just go there on foot first. It would be quicker, but why waste 20 gold when we don't have to, you know? I do love the music of this place. One of my favorites. What do you require, traveler? I deal in many things. Can I ask you about Arceus? This city holds knowledge many would deem unsafe to share. Why should I be so trusting to you? Well, I'm a journalist. Yes, a journalist from the mainland. I want to let the wider world know of how this incredible city works. Someone willing to share knowledge of our great city to many others? Very well then. The rest of the world would certainly do with learning about our great library. What is there to do in Arceus? Our library is something to behold, but the millennia of knowledge found there, runic, magical, and religious, are but small findings compared to the power of the Dark Altar. Through its power, we have great knowledge of life and death. This knowledge could be yours as well. Your quill and scroll glow, causing a seething pain to run through your hand and arm. Ew. What is the matter, journalist? I don't know. I must have caught my finger with the quill. Apologies. Please continue. Very well. As mentioned, rewards on offer within our city are priceless. The sharing of our knowledge research is but child's play compared to the knowledge of blood and soul rune crafting. You jot down all the information Ragath had to say about Arceus. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. Spread the word of this great city with the new knowledge you have gained, and perhaps be more careful with how you hold your scroll in the future. Something's up with this quill, I think. It's like Harry Potter, that one movie, I forget which one it is, but where like the tension is you have to write a sentence over and over, but the quill writes it on your hand and it's like a pain thing, you know what I mean? What did it say about this? So I need to be on the lookout for Shizin, the wizard hat. When activating the mysterious orb near the dark altar. Mysterious orb. Oh, okay, that's at the end of this, kind of. So we get the mysterious orb from Veos after returning the enchanted scrolling quill to him. Okay. So we don't do that yet. But since it is a trek from here to the next city, I think we should use the what's it called? The frickin' heckin' thing. Part system. Which I believe is up here near the library. From what I can tell on this map. There he is. Okay, so now we're going to go to Lovakinj. Boom. This is also one of my favorite songs too. Such a vibe. Ow, bitch. Get away from me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Beady, beady, boom. Can I help you, human? Can I ask you about Lovikinj? Why, I'd be happy to have a chat. I do enjoy talking about this great city of ours. What is there to do in Lovikinj? Well, creating dynamite and mining in the sulfur mine isn't a pretty job, but someone has to do it. We also make the armor worn by the very soldiers of the Shazin army here, not to mention the blast mine. The rewards able to be reaped in our city are nothing to be scoffed at. Jot down the information Monty had to say about Lovikinj. Thanks for your help. Anytime, come back soon. Boom. Now we go to Shazin East or West? I'm gonna say East. It's probably where we want to be. I think I was right. Okay, now this place, it did say we have to pick up a black wizard hat. At Shazin Styles. Where is Shazin Styles? Combat ring, agility course, equipment. I came to the wrong side apparently. Where is this? Let me look up this place, see where it is. Oh. Wait, what? What is this place then? Oh, the encampment. Okay, the city's right there then. God, I looked at that. I would have just kept going. How did we get there? Looks like that little bridge over there. What is this over here? It's telling me to talk to somebody over here. Is this her? Where's she at? Well, now it's telling me up here again, dude. What is going on, man? Is she gonna pop up here again randomly? Well, at least I know she's not there, so I can avoid. Yep. Weird little bug. We know she's not there, so it's got to be up here. Okay, so there's the wizard hat that we need. Where is the door? There it is. Open this bad boy up. Going inside, we'll take the wizard hat. Boom. What are you looking for, me love? Can I ask you about Shayzin? Well, I could give you some information if that's all you're wanting. Gets lonely in here waiting, or while me mates are out there fighting the good war. What is there to do in Shayzin? It ain't all pretty here, but if you help our soldiers and tackle some organized crime, you'll soon find that the spoils of war are grand. Jot down the information. Thanks for your help. Yeah, good. I didn't feel like talking to her too much, if I'm being honest. Reading the way she talks is, ugh, not my favorite. So the next one, talk to Horace in the Hesidius General Store. You can take the Lovikinge minecart. Where is the one next to here? And where is the next quest thing at? Okay. So I guess we could go back this way to the west side. Can use that minecart. I don't know if it's accessible from up here or if I have to go down. I think I might have to go down. I think that's a minecart like way out here. Oh shit. It was like a little dangerous, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna try and skirt around the side here. And Hesidius. What do we want? East or west or south? It's right there, so I think the one south is where we want to be. Now this song I cannot fucking stand. It reminds me of like Super Mario Kart, one of the theme songs for one of those courses, but worse. It is not a, especially when I was farming crabs here before the big gym crab came out, like hearing this constantly for hours on end would make anybody go crazy. Hello, I'm Horace. Welcome to my shop. How would, or would you like to buy or sell something? Can I ask you about Hosidius? Well, well, my friend. I've lived in this great and glorious city all of my life. I'd be happy to share with you anything you'd like to know. What is there to do? Our personal kitchens and farming patches are lovely. That being said, the real gems of Hosidius are the vinery and tithe farm. Both are world class. As you jot down the final information of Hosidius, you hear a mysterious whisper in your ear. Return to Veos. Thanks for your help. Anytime, friend. Feel free to pop along if you ever need any wares. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted. Vales, buddy. Hello again. What can I do for you? Let's talk about your client. I've gathered information from all of the cities. I could hear a voice, Veos, in my head, as if it were whispered in my ear to return to you. Yes, I heard it too. They mentioned that your task was complete. Let me take those items off your hand. Here removes the items and give them from your backpack. That reminds me, Veos, I didn't sign up for this. I wasn't told that my mind would be entered and about the possibility of severely damaging my hand. If it makes you feel any better, my client sends their apologies. It wasn't intentional. Needless to say, something you said provoked emotion. Namely, the Dark Altar. If I knew mentioning the Dark Altar would upset them so much, I'd have not written the bit of information down. Well, that's just the thing. My client is pleased you found such information. Tell me, would you be willing to do one last thing for them? I don't necessarily believe I have much of a choice. What should I do now? I'm certainly glad you're able to assist once more. My client will be most pleased. My client requires another simple task. They assure me that it will be the last. Take this orb. You must activate it beside the Dark Altar north of Arceus. Can I ask why I would do that? It's best that you don't. Well, can't argue with that. I'll return when I'm done. That is fair. Don't ask, don't tell. Activate the mysterious orb at the Dark Altar. You can either run there through Arceus, teleport to Wintertod with the game's necklace and run south, teleport straight there on the Arceus spellbook, or use the Lovekinge minecart network to travel to Arceus. I will do neither. Aside from running, I will run. I was just running. Janae, I love you. Okay, so we did get the Black Wizard hat. Then we need to activate the mysterious orb. We can talk to Tiss, which I guess is an NPC around that area. to Tis to change your spellbook to Arceus spellbook from medium Corinne and Kibos diary. Keep walking, boy. Keep walking, boy. Ain't nobody say stop walking, boy. As a matter of fact, fucking run, boy. Where the fuck am I going? Trossa. Look out. Oh god, what is this? Are these things aggro? I fucking hope not, man. Doesn't help that I can't see in front of me. They're not attacking her, so maybe I'm okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Activate. The orb shatters after being held in the air. You hear a whisper in your ear. Return to Veos. My thanks. I really wish I would be warned about these things earlier. I agree. So let's talk to Tis. Tread carefully in this hollowed place, traveler. The magic of the dark arts altar are not to be treated lightly. Yeah, I think this is the one. Can I try the magics myself? Very well. If you find an ensouled cadaver in your travels, you may attempt to reanimate it with the magics that I placed in your mind. Thanks. So that changed my book to this. Arceus home teleport. And then we'll talk to him again. Switch back our spell book. Very well. The magics of the Dark Altar have been lifted from your mind. Perfect. And I think that also, let me just make sure. Brandon Kibos. Medium. Done. Perfect. Okay. So then we will go back to Veos. Okay. So what does it say here? We got to, after this is done, we have to return to Port Sarum, talk to Redbeard Frank to start Pirate's Treasure. And then after the completion of this quest, use both experience lamps on agility. And then we're going to move to Pandemonium, which I think will give us... It'll be the start of our sailing, which is exciting. So let's keep the sawmill coupons from the quest reward for Daddy's Home and other quests requiring planks. Okay. After completing the quest, head northwest to the Pandemonium Cave and talk to Charlin Charles McAtlas. What the fuck? Chardon Charles McAtlas. Okay. To receive a spyglass for use in sea charting. Use your spyglass to admire Chardon Charles McAtlas in the Pandemonium Cave. Use a spyglass to get a good view of the Pandemonium in the Pandemonium Cave entrance. Okay. Whatever the fuck any of that means. So I think a good stopping point is actually going to be after we finish this quest and get back to Port Sarim. Because I won't have too much time for a longer quest. Which I think Pandemonium might be, since it's like an introduction to sailing. Also, that'll be a fun little start for tomorrow. Start with sailing, dude. The good stuff. I wonder what sailing even gives us. Let me see. What kind of rewards do we get? Sailing gives you the ability to captain a boat and sail the seas of Gielinor. Use the tab on the left to see what types of boats, activities, locations are available. We get different boats. Maximum boats 1. Level 1 raft. Maximum boats 2. And we get a skiff. At 50 we get a sloop with 3 sloops. 78 for 91.5. So we can have 5 sloops. Mooring points. Interesting. Ports. Port tasks. At rank 1, maximum port task is 1. Task type courier. Oh, shit. Okay, so that'll be cool. So that'll be like taking inventory from one port to another. Sea charting. Shipwreck salvaging. Barracuda trials. The temper tantrum. The storm temper. Is that like a play on words for like temporos? Because that would be fucking cool. That would be really cool, actually. The Jubbly Jive, Backwater, the Gwyneth Glide. After Regicide, interesting. 4 boat parts. Oh, you can make different parts. Helm, mast, keel, hull, trims. Oh, shit. Oh, that's gonna be cool as fuck to have a decked out boat, dude. Boat facilities, cargo hold, bronze salvaging hook, range. Oh, so we get a fucking cooking station on our boat. Cargo hold. Salvaging hook, a cannon. Keg? Ooh. Different cannon, anchor, inoculation station. I don't know what the fuck that means. Salvaging station. Dude, just looking at this stuff is cool as shit. We get crewmates? Hold up. Oh, man. Okay, that's cool. I like this. I'm looking forward to that. Hello again. What can I do for you? Let's talk about your clan again. Theos, enough is enough. I've suffered through enough exploding orbs and burning quills. Doc? What are you talking about? You know darn well what I'm talking about. Doc, I haven't spoken with you since bringing you to Corinth. I have no idea what you're on about. Ah! Theos, this isn't funny anymore. Are you alright? I did all that your clan asked of me. Indeed you have. Theos? You have done well. For that, you have my thanks. Who are you? What have you done with Veos? You need not fear him or for him. I will ensure no harm comes his way. As for who I am, well, that is of no importance. I have a right to know. Knowledge can be a curse. Sometimes it is better to remain unaware. Now time to release this mind back to consciousness. Don't worry. I'll make sure he rewards you. After all, you've been very useful to me. This is crazy that his client is able to control his body and take it over like this, and then make him forget about everything. That's crazy. What do we get? Anti-clamp. Agility. Yes. Anti-clamp. Agility. Yes. Reminiscence or reminisce. Cardest's memoirs. Can you read this? A gift for Rose. If it pleases you, my dear child, would you record your future outings? When I'm old and my mind is fading, I'd like to reminisce all the times we spent together around this fine kingdom of mine. Heed the lessons of our time together and reflect, for someday you'll be a queen over this great land. Lunch by the Lencaliums. Sentry seems to be missing. So we're gonna have to fill this out with their memories. Memoirs, memories, yeah. Level 11, agility. Port serum. Okay. Redbeard Frank. Where is he at? There he is. Found him. We'll just start the quest for him and then we'll hop up after that. Our matey. Oh wait. What quest is this again? Pirate's treasure. Okay. I'm in search of treasure. Our treasure you be after a... Well, I might be able to help to tell you where to find some for a price. What sort of price? Well, for example, if you can get me a bottle of rum, not just any rum, mind. I'd like some rum made on Karamja Island. There's no rum like Karamja rum. Sure. Okay, I'll bring you some Karamja rum. You're a saint, although it'll take a miracle to get it off Karamja. What do you mean? The customs office has been clamping down on the exports of spirits. You seem like the resourceful young lad. I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to slip the stuff past them. Well, I'll give it a shot. Arr, that's the spirit. I'm assuming maybe I can do that with the sailing too. I don't know if that's a possibility, but that would be a neat way to get around the customs stuff. Boom. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quests today. Not too bad. All pretty easy, pretty simple stuff. But yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. I'm enjoying this, as always. It'll be a nice little adventure to go on. And then hopefully we can, you know, make it to the level that our friends are at. Play with them, grind some. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I will see you guys around later. Bye.